everyone, Helen here. How are you today? I'm here just for a quick chat before I show you a couple of things and then trying to keep these, as I said yesterday, I'm trying to keep them fairly short, not really longer than 10 minutes, because there's so many other lovely Vlogmases to watch. You don't really want to be spending too long on each one, then you can watch lots of them. But thank you for popping in to see me. And so what have I been doing so far? Well, a couple of days ago I went to an absolutely lovely exhibition at our nearest house of historic interest called Ushaw. And if you've watched a few of my podcasts, you will have seen me visit there at least 2 or 3 times. But they've got an exhibition on at the moment running up to Christmas called Angel Wings and Winter Things, and it's a community exhibition really. Lots of different community groups and schools and things have created a work of art that's something to do with angels, and I took absolutely loads of photos and videos of it, and I'm not going to show you that during Vlogmas, but I will definitely show you after Christmas when I'm back to my usual podcasts. Oh, it's fantastic. And so if you live in the Durham area and you can get to Ushaw, then it's well worth a visit. So that was a lovely thing to do. Made me feel a bit Christmassy as well. So lots of the angels had sort of Christmas lights on them and things. And so that was really nice. And what else have I been doing? Well, I've made a start on my Rickaroomy crochet advent calendar, and I'll tell you a bit more about that tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to try not to do it so that if you're doing it as well, I don't want to spoil anything that's been happening in the calendar. I don't want to reveal any secrets, but I will show you from time to time, hopefully, my progress in that. So I'll not show you that today. The other thing I've been working on is my Noel 9-patch blanket, which I'm pretty sure it's not going to be ready for this Christmas. But I came up against a little bit of a problem actually. So I've done all of the plain squares, so the ones that are just single coloured ones, and I've now done all of the squares that I call the holly squares. So then I came to do the next patterned square, which is, I think it's called Christmas Gift or something like that. You actually have to embroider on the square that is in the middle so that it looks like a little Christmas gift. But the first one that I made, I thought, it's huge. It was way bigger than all the other squares that I'd made. So you can, if you see in this photo, it's quite a bit bigger. So I decided I would try again, but with a smaller hook size. And you can see that it just about matched the size of the other ones. I think it'll be okay anyway. And obviously you can do a bit to remedy different sizes of squares that are supposed to be the same squares if you just lightly steam them into a frame. I did that with my Nature's Walk blanket. Some of them were quite a bit smaller than others, but I managed to steam them and got them all to be pretty much the same size. So that's okay. So I'm enjoying that. There's not so many of these squares that I'm doing at the moment. I think I've only got to do 8, and then I've got a few more squares. I think they're called corner squares, I'm not quite sure. And after that I'll be able to start joining them together. So it depends how many other projects I'm working on as to how much I get of this blanket done. But it's a nice thing to be doing. And I've got 1 or 2 other things on the go as well, but I'll tell you more about that on other days, because I really want to try and keep these little chats as short as I can. So for the rest of today's Vlogmas, I am just showing you the very beginnings of my big project, and then we've got a poem today as well, a lovely poem. So until I see you again, hopefully tomorrow, take great care of yourself. Okay then, bye. Christmas by John Betjeman. The bells of waiting Advent ring, the tortoise stove is lit again, and lamp oil light across the night has caught the streaks of winter rain in many a stained glass window sheen, from Crimson Lake to Hooker's Green. The holly in the windy hedge, and round the manor house the yew, will soon be stripped to deck the ledge, the altar, font and arch and pew, so that villagers can say the church looks nice on Christmas Day. Provincial public houses blaze and corporation tramcars clang. On lighted tenements I gaze where paper decorations hang, and bunting in the red town hall says Merry Christmas to you all. And London shops on Christmas Eve are strung with silver bells and flowers, as hurrying clerks the city leave to pigeon-haunted classic towers, and marbled clouds go scudding by the many-steepled London sky. And girls in slacks remember Dad, and oafish louts remember Mum, and sleepless children's hearts are glad, and Christmas morning bells say come, even to shining ones who dwell safe in the Dorchester Hotel. And is it true, the most tremendous tale of all, seen in a stained glass window's hue, a baby in an ox's stall? The maker of the stars and sea become a child on earth for me. And is it true? For if it is, no loving fingers tying strings around those tissued fripperies, the sweet and silly Christmas things, bath salts and inexpensive scent, and hideous tie so kindly meant. No love that in a family dwells, no carolling in frosty air, nor all the steeple-shaking bells can with this simple truth compare, that God was man in Palestine, and lives today in bread and wine.